Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I thought basically today I would do a full face of makeup for no real reason, because obviously I'm just stuck in the house, but I thought it might be a nice thing to do. So I thought we could have a little chatty, get ready with me with like a full face, current favourite product, everything like that all in one video. So here's a story time for you. Literally the whole time I have been home back in my parents' house for quarantine, my dad's seen me like doing TikToks and he's been like coming up with ideas that I should do basically. And every time he's like, oh, I've got a new idea for you, like try this on TikTok. And the other day he literally like dragged me to film him cleaning our iron, because he was like, I've got this great hack, like everyone is gonna love this, like I really think it's a great hack, like put it up, see how it goes. And I was like, I really don't know if like your cleaning hack's like gonna do great, Dad. Like he was like, no, it's really good, like film it, film it. I filmed it and showed him, he was like, yeah, that's perfect, put it up. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. And then like, he didn't put it up straight away. He was like, how many views are we on? And I was like, right, okay. I'm just gonna put it up, like who knows, maybe people like the hack. Yeah, so I put it up and I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's give Dad his moment. So I put it up and then I keep doing this thing where I don't do my makeup because I can't talk and do my makeup. We put it up and like, after a little while it got to like 2,000 views and I was like, oh Dad, that's really good, like 2,000 views, that's more than most of my videos. And he was really pleased with it. And then I left it for a bit and it didn't really go up much, it was about 2,400, which I thought was really good. And I woke up the next day and just checked, like was just on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, it's on 4,000 now, like that's really good, that's like one of my highest videos. Dad was obviously buzzing and everything like that, and I checked back like 10 minutes later and it was on like 7,000, and I was like, right, like this is like growing quite quickly. And then about half an hour later it was on like 15,000 and I was like, okay, this is gonna be my best video, because my best before that was only like 18,000 views. So I kept checking back and it got to like 50,000 and my dad was like loving it. Like I was reading all the comments to him and it was so funny because everyone was commenting like, legend Dad. And he was buzzing, bless him, like it was so cute. And then basically, long story short, it's now on 937,000 views. And it's got 33.9k likes. So obviously it's my best video. I'm never going to top that. I really want it to hit 1 million purely so we can say we've had a video with 1 million views. But Dad now thinks everything he does is going to go viral and he's like, oh, I've got another one, I've got another one. Which, to be honest, maybe I should just take his advice, because clearly whatever Dad says works. But to be fair, the hack he did is actually quite good. Basically, you clean your iron with paracetamol, and you like heat it up and like the paracetamol kind of melts on it, and then the like stains that go, you know, the really hard stains that go off irons, like the brown bit on the actual like metal plate bit of the iron, they clean off like way easier than if you're trying to do it obviously like just scrubbing it when it's cold. So that's been the excitement in the Pendle household today. Right, so I'm just doing my eyebrows. You know I'm going in for a full face, because if I'm doing like ordinary makeup, god that's a bit dark isn't it? If I'm doing ordinary makeup I do my base and then I do my eyes. But if I'm going heavy on eyeshadow, not that I'm going to go like ridiculously heavy, but if I'm going for like an actual eye sort of look, I will always do that first, because the fallout will be worse than if I'm just putting like a bit of bronzer on my eye like I normally would. I remember when I was younger I literally hated having like bushy eyebrows. Like I just thought like, because bushy eyebrows weren't like that popular, were they, a while back, like I don't know, like 5 years ago. I feel like they came into fashion, do you know what I mean, like bushy eyebrows came into fashion, and I used to literally hate having bushy eyebrows. And now like I'm so happy I have bushy eyebrows, that everyone's getting their brows laminated and stuff like that, and I feel like, god, I used to literally hate having them, and now here we are. Right, so because we're going full face, I'm actually gonna carve out my brows, which I rarely do. So in fact I can't remember the last time I properly carved out my brows. If I had a proper mirror. Also, I've noticed that I'm breaking out a little bit again, which I'm thinking is because I'm doing way more skincare than I usually do. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I've been, sounds silly, but like I've been putting too much stuff on my skin as opposed to just leaving it, which I always say is the best, just not putting on loads of skincare helps my skin. Right, okay, so we've got brows. Brows are on. Brows are on. Why do I look so red? I think it's because these are like not red. Now I'm going to do eyeshadow. I think what I'm going to do is just put concealer over my whole eye as like a primer, because I don't have any eye primer at the moment, just to give me like a base to work on, and then we'll go from there. I've concealed all around my eyes. I always think like how weird you look when you're like this, like your eyes look so small. Now anyway, what I'm going to do is use this Violet Voss palette and open it. There we go. And no, maybe I'm not actually. I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I'm going to put this colour, the fourth one, all over my lid to start, just as a little base. Right, so what I'm thinking is just going for like a brown smoky look, maybe. Something that's like everyday but still glam. But not, you know, too much. Nothing too much. So I'm going to take a little crease prep brush from Real Techniques to basically just put a darker brown on. I think what I'm going to go for is this one in the Jaclyn Hill palette. So it's just like a bit of a deeper brown. They are all very warm toned browns that I'm using though at the minute. Cool, I'll obviously clean this up when we come to my base. Then I'm going to go straight in with Chocolate, which is this one in the Violet Voss palette. I think actually what I might do is like a half cut crease with maybe like a lighter gold colour, I'm not sure, something like that, whatever we can find really. We're making this up as we go along, there's no plan here. So I'll just take a bit of concealer and basically put that on my inner corner and just try and create like a half cut crease. Cool, that will do. What to do now? I think I'm going to warm it all up and use Hey Girl, maybe this one here, which is like it's almost like a brick sort of colour, like a brick brown, and put that kind of like in the centre. Maybe this light Zozo colour here, and just put that on the, like the cut crease kind of bit. And then a little bit of LA, just more in like the middle. And then we're just going to blend that out with that Hey Girl colour again in the middle. I would love to have the patience to sit and blend and blend. Like when I watch YouTube videos, I'm like, God, they just blend it for so long. I can't do that. I don't have the energy, the time commitment to just sit and blend for like an hour. Do you know what I mean? Can't do it. I could never do that. Right, so that is like the eye makeup look essentially. Obviously it'll look better with lashes. Maybe we'll just quickly highlight that brow bone. I'm going to clean this eye makeup look up and then I will do any adjustments later on because I'm getting sick to death of blending. Like, I would love to be really good at makeup, but just don't have the patience, guys. I really don't. Now we're going to use foundation. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked in the shade 40WY. And I'm going to use a beauty blender if I can find one. And this beauty blender is way too dry, but I can't wait to get on. Okay, so foundation's pretty much done. I just need to sort this eyebrow out because I like put concealer in it earlier on accidentally and it's got a weird colour. Right, and then we're going to put some brow gel on. I'm just going to use a clear brow gel today. Just try and hook that concealer back out of my brows. I'm going to sort these eyes out. So I think what I want to do is run a bit of, what colour is on here? A bit of that Hey Girl colour, do you know, the warmer brown one, this one, underneath. And I'm just using this brush for that, like it's like a little pointy one. It's actually like a really cheap one from New Look, I believe. Yeah. I'm using the will to live at this point. At this stage in the makeup, it's just like, oh, get it done, you know. Get that bronzer going. I feel like because I've gone for a warm eye, I can be quite bronzed today. It's sunny as well. Blush, highlighter. These are all Benefit, so I use Hoola, Gold Rush for blush, and then Dandelion Twinkle is my highlighter. Which is my favourite highlighter ever because it's really not that strong. These eyes are looking a bit creepy without mascara, so we'll put some of that on, and then what I'm going to do is use some little magnetic lashes. So not to be confused with the magnetic lashes I used on my channel last time, but I've got these little Ardell ones. I'll show you properly in a minute, but I'm going to put a coat of mascara on because they kind of like stay on better with a coat of mascara already on. Right, so I'm going to put on the magnetic lashes now. So they're just little accent lashes, like little, just the corner of your eye. So basically you get 2 bands, so this is just one, and it has little magnets on it. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, but just on the like lash line there's tiny little magnets, and you place one of the things, the lashes on your, above your eye, and one goes below. So let me just work out what goes with what. So I always sit the top, like both of these are going to sandwich together basically. I sit the top one on top and then clip the bottom one underneath, but they're just really easy to wear because they're just accents. So that's got the top one on top. Not very close to a mirror, so I can't tell how well this is working. Yeah, cool, that's fine. So, zoom in a bit. Super easy, and it just gives you a little bit more of a like cat eye look as well, because it's just on that side, which I quite like with the cut crease. So I'm going to just whack the other ones on. Where are they? Here. And these are quite cheap as well, considering how often you can reuse them. I'm always worse with my left eye though than I'm with my right, so this one might fuck up. Okay, so they're sitting on top of my lashes. And then I'm just going to pop the other one underneath. So. Okay, that was actually really good for getting both of those on. So what I used to struggle a bit more, but once you get used to it, you have to make sure you have to make sure you put quite a lot of mascara here, because sometimes they can look quite like clumpy just to the side. But I think it's a great idea, really. Only thing I will say is, unlike those ones I tried the other day that had the liner, I'll link the video down below, my magnetic lashes video. Unlike those ones, these ones would just come off if I pulled them, which is not a problem if you're like hanging out in your house for the day, but you know, if you're on like a night out or something, these would come off, whereas the other ones wouldn't. But I'd say these are slightly quicker to apply, and you don't have to wear eyeliner. So, and I think we're almost done. It's just lip time, so put on my Too Faced lip injection as always. I'm just going to use this little NYX like miniature one I've got that's nearly ran out, but it's in the shade Dubai in their soft matte lip cream range, which, like I say, it's literally ran out, so it's not really the colour it is anymore, it's more just like a really fade of it. Okay, it's really ran out. In fact, I think it may be out. Like you can see there, that's more the colour, but there's literally none. I think my lips are slightly darker than they naturally are. Maybe not. But yeah, I think that is the finished look for the day. We've gone for a brown smoky eye with a bit of a gold cut crease and a neutral lip slash nothing on the lip, and then just sort of a plain base. I think maybe we need some hoops. Hoops, anybody? Here we go. This will make up for the fact we can't wear lipstick. Cool, okay, so that is the finished look. Hope you enjoyed watching me do my makeup. I'm actually quite pleased with it. Like, it's nice to be like fully made up when I've just been in the house, like wearing like moisturiser every day essentially. Like, I'm quite enjoying being like a bit glam, having my hair curled, having like full eye on. So if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy watching, and I'll see you soon for another video.